Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net. Thanks again for watching. It is Tuesday the 14th of May and we've got a right little area of low pressure that's coming into the southwest of the country just at the moment. That's sweeping its way northeastwards and it will be bringing some heavy periods of rain through the course of this evening and into Wednesday morning. We could be looking as much as 40 to 45 millimetres of rain over parts of southwest England and running up into parts of the Midlands. Also, we've got some very strong winds on the southern side of that low, which could be some really damaging gusts to parts of southwestern England during the course of this evening and into the first part of tonight. So let's take a look at the details and see what's ahead. So here's the rainfall radar then for this afternoon. This was the picture at 1:30 this afternoon. You can see here the mass of rainfall down towards the southwest across southern parts of Wales. This area here swinging in a northeasterly direction through the Midlands, through northern parts of England during the course of tonight. We got showers through Scotland, through Northern Ireland and into the far north of England as well. Some of those quite heavy. You see the yellow and the orange colours there indicating the heavier of the rain. Now these are rainfall totals taking us up to 7 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Now don't panic, just in case you can't see the outline of the country here, I'll just draw it on for you. We've got here Northern England coming down into the north coast of Wales. There's Wales itself, southwest England here, look, into the southeast there's East Anglia, there's Northern England, and we've got Scotland up here, something like that. So you can see here, look, how we've got most rainfall. Looks as if it's going to be through southwest England, through parts of the Midlands. We've got total rainfall there from the models predicted as 40 to 50 millimetres. Elsewhere, more typically 15 to 20 millimetres of rain. Less, though, the further north you are. It really is in that area down towards the south of the UK that most rain looks as if it's going to be falling. Now the jet stream chart quite nicely shows the jet stream across the Atlantic at the moment. There it is sweeping through the country. Here's our little area of low pressure, look, down towards the southwest of Ireland. That's hooked up in the jet stream and that's what's getting developed by the jet stream at the moment before it gets spewed out across the Midlands and then it sort of deepens and slows down, and that's why we get the heavier rain as it slows up as it comes out of the jet stream. And if you look ahead a couple of days, jet stream is still there, look, meandering around. This is a trough that lies through here, and when we've got low pressure such as here out of the trough, those things tend to become quite slow moving, and the trough really just indicative of some unsettled weather ahead. So this is the pressure chart then for today. We've got low pressure passing its way east-northeastwards through the country during the course of this afternoon, bringing those heavy periods of rain. These fronts over western Scotland are what are driving rain and some showers there. Now the area of low pressure clears into the North Sea during the course of Wednesday, and we pick up this northwesterly flow. The front out towards the west here brings cloud and outbreaks of rain, but as that rain clears its way eastwards off the eastern coast of England during tomorrow afternoon, I think we should find parts of the Midlands, Wales, Northern England brightening up with some sunny spells. Maybe one or two showers, and I suppose an odd one could be heavy, but it is an improving day. But it's a cold day with a stiff northwest wind. Now overnight, winds are going to be falling light, the sky's clear and temperatures drop like a stone. A widespread frost, just look at those temperatures there. We're looking at temperatures perhaps down to -4 degrees Celsius over parts of the Midlands and eastern parts of Wales, and around freezing for many central parts of the country. So a really cold night heading into Thursday morning. Thursday itself sees low pressure towards the west, much lighter winds, a much better day, I think a warmer day too. Sunny spells and just scattered showers, most of the showers down towards the south, but for many it should be a dry day with light winds. On Friday, low pressure to the south, we find the flow coming around more into an east and northeasterly direction. One or two showers around, but some sunny spells too, the best of them in the west. Could just be more rain across the far south coast of Cornwall and Devon, but for many it's a fair day. Quite a brisk northeasterly blowing at about 14 miles an hour. And then on Saturday, well, repeat performance as low pressure comes back in across the North Sea. Looks as if it's going to target Scotland, parts of Eastern Ireland, Northern England, Northern Midlands, northern parts of Wales, perhaps parts of East Anglia too, with some heavy periods of rain here. Probably less rain further south with some brighter spells there, and probably less rain for the west of Scotland too, becoming windy for all. And then heading into Sunday, high pressure building in up towards the north and the west of the country. Low pressure still towards the south. I think quite breezy still across the far south of England with some cloud and the chance of a few showers here, but for most it should be dry with some sunny spells. And then looking at a little bit further ahead, well, this is the mean of the 7 to 10 day 500 millibar flow taking us up to next Friday the 24th, and what's interesting here is that we have this ridge that's built across Scandinavia, look, but it extends and joins into these high heights across the Atlantic. That, by the way, is the ECMWF on the left. This is the GFS model on the right. And again, you can see here how that ridge over Scandinavia links into the Atlantic. However, the ECMWF does a separate cut-off low here in the Atlantic, east of the States, whereas the GFS keeps it as a trough. That has a bearing on the trough to the south of the UK over Europe. Now, what I think happens here is that this trough over Europe brings unsettled conditions to many parts of France and Spain and Portugal. I think that may just run into southern coast of England at times, but with that region, the anomalies up towards the north of the country, I think the northern two-thirds of the UK look as if they do go into this dry weather. So this story of this dry weather in the north looks to me as if it's one that probably is going to be sticking around. So our forecast basis then stays basically the same, with an unsettled period ahead. Watch out for those frosts on Thursday morning. Could be nippy Friday morning too, but probably not so much in the way of frost. We then stay fairly unsettled, particularly across the south into next week, with low pressure still in control, but eventually looks like high pressure is going to be building towards the north by the end of the week, and we should find drier conditions there. So that's all for now. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget that we're kept free of charge by the adverts that you see around the screen. It's by you coming back, using the charts and using the adverts, that's what keeps us free of charge. So thank you for doing that. So whatever you're doing today, have a great day and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.